Hello, and this is the last episode and last segment of the module we are doing currently in the playlist of lesson planning. We're going to be talking about how do I create a different lesson for the different interests in my class. I love what is being said here, that expecting all the students of a class to be the same is as ridiculous an idea really as expecting every flower on this planet to be of the same color and the same fragrance. We need to enjoy the beauteous variety in our class and nurture all the interests. So what I would like to show you is what Tomlinson really says. So Carol Tomlinson is the one who's done the maximum work in differentiation. And you can see that on my slide. And what she simply says is when you respond to every learner's need, you're taking care of differentiation. Here I'm continuing my theme of the water cycle and trying to illustrate how will I use MI, which is Howard Gardner's framework, which everybody should be familiar with, to really cater to the different interests in my class, both for teaching, for assignments, for assessments, for homework, for everything. Basically giving the students a choice. So if it's musical, I might say a folk song, a dance, a composition on water or rivers. If it is verbal, spatial, visual spatial, I might say anything to do with drawing, sketching, creating charts, creating PowerPoints. That's for visual spatial interest. For bodily kinesthetic, it's got to do with, using your body. So miming, tableaus on the rivers, on the various stages of the water cycle, and so on. Intrapersonal, going within, reflecting, a metacognitive exercise. So I might say, how would you feel if this planet loses all its water? Would there be water wars? Would you like to live on such a planet? Write a reflective diary and a journal. For verbal linguistic, which is done quite often. So verbal linguistic and mathematical we take care of quite often. It's the other 6 intelligences that we need to bring into play in our lesson plan. We need to mention this. So, but still, since it's about water, I've thought that I'll put something different. How about writing an autobiography of the iceberg which was hit by the Titanic? Might be something interesting. Logical, mathematical, compare and contrast. So maybe the 2 rivers, maybe Nile and Indus, through a Venn diagram. That's also a mathematical exercise. Naturalist, field study of a local river bank or a seashore system, wherever you are, and seeing whether you could allow students to do that, go into nature. And the last one here is interpersonal. What that means is working together in a collaborative project using strategies like jigsaw or probably reciprocal reading or snowballing or whichever you like, to sort of give them a group activity where they might again think of how do we clean up the river pollution. As you can see, this is a laying out of all the 8 multiple intelligences with a single theme, the water cycle. Idea being, teacher gives a choice. The learning outcomes, the CSF V2 remains the same, my friends. CSF V2 does not ever change for any student. What you're changing is the methodology, the pedagogy. You're giving a choice. Would you like to do something like this? Would you like to do something like this maybe? So that everybody's motivation is shored up and they're excited and you have a good, interested class willing to learn. That's what we want in our classes. So again, this is our YouTube channel, Shikshangan Education Initiatives. And if you like what we're presenting, please subscribe. Okay, we can get you a lot more stuff. You can also put your comments in the box to help us bring new things to you. Thank you for watching.